And I think we're live. Awesome. Excited about today. We're starting a brand new series. We just finished one last week, so we're starting a brand new one this week. And so pretty excited. So I'm gonna go jump right into it. Today we have one that we haven't done in a while. I mean, we talk about it often, but we haven't really done it in a while. So I'm pretty excited to bring you something that I think we really worked on developing this blueprint that we're going to go over for the next few weeks. So I'm excited to take a look at it, refresh it a little bit, and give you some uh, a little bit of fresh content as well as some stuff you may have seen before if you're a regular. But if you're brand new online, okay, this is really the people who I have the most, I guess, care about the most. Not that I don't care anyone else, but I'm concerned about the most. If you're brand new online, I know the feeling. I know that you tend to feel lost, confused, and that it sometimes you're not sure even to where to get started. So there's a lot more room uh, for for you to make mistakes and to waste a lot of time. I mean, something that could take you a few months to really have success with may take you years if you go down the wrong path. So I'm really making sure that we talk about this blueprint. We talk about it all the time, but we're actually going to dive deep in the next few weeks. Give you guys a little crash course of what we're all about. We do have a crash course that's already ready, and I'll talk about how to access that at the end. And we also have a full-on course that I'll talk about as well. But I'm going to give you the crash version of it over the next few weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, a blueprint for building your dream online business, part 1. There will be multiple parts. So the first part we'll start is with the first part of the actual blueprint. So which is actually, hold on, the dream step. So the first step in our blueprint, there are 5 steps, is dream. Then it's deliver, invite, nurture, and grow. Today we're going to focus on dream. So if you watch us regularly or the past, I guess, year or so or more, we always talk about this blueprint because we really believe it's going to help that new person online or that person that's fairly new or maybe hasn't really made a lot of progress really avoid some big pitfalls. So today we're going to go over dream. So a few things about dream is design your dream lifestyle in the business that will fund it. I'm going to talk about this for a little bit. The last thing you want to do is end up with a really successful business that looks nothing like you want it to look, and it's a conflict with the lifestyle you're looking for. Okay, so it's very important because at that point you may be so invested in it that you don't want to change it, you don't want to start from scratch, so you're kind of stuck at that point, and we don't want you to end up there after years of hard work. So you want to make sure you start designing that dream. What do you want your life to look like? And how is this business? What kind of business should I have that's going to be able to fund it? So, a few tips just to start off. Just a few tips. Focus on less complex systems. If you're fairly new, again, this is for if you're a marketer online, you've been online for a long time. This isn't for you. If you've done, I don't know, tens or hundreds of successful launches, this is not for you. But if you're fairly new online or you haven't had too much success, definitely focus on complex systems. I know some of you may hate systems. Great. Some of you may love them and may get lost in them. No, focus more on serving your clients and customers, right? What can I do for them that's in alignment with what I'm passionate to do? So that's first point. The second one is if you're not avoiding the complex systems and it's easy to manage by yourself, you don't need a small team. And typically, when you're fairly new online, you probably don't have the budget or don't want to set aside the budget to have a small team anyway. So it's got to be able to manage it on your own. It's got to reduce your overhead because we want to make sure you're profitable, and it's going to reduce that learning curve to get faster results. So if it's less hassle, you'll have more freedom and more peace of mind. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're first starting out. But let's talk about a little bit about that dream. Some common mistakes to avoid. Becoming a professional online marketing or business student and never taking action. This happens to a lot of people. If this is you right now, then this is a good time to really think and go, well, I need to start taking some action, right? So there's only so much learning you're going to do, and you're going to learn better by actually doing. So I would recommend learn the steps you need to do right now, take those steps, and then go learn step 2 and so forth. So taking random action before having a clear end result in mind. Yes, that's why it's clear that it's important that you design that dream first and you have that clear end result first before you start running, because you don't want to run in the wrong direction or run in circles. So that's why with the first step is dream, is design that dream lifestyle and the business that will fund it, because that is the end result that you should have in mind. Not taking all the aspects of desired lifestyle into account when building your business. Okay. So if you say, hey, I want a business where I'm going to be able to travel, then guess what? You got to think about that before you design how you're going to serve your clients, because if it requires for them to be there with you in person, then that's really going to limit your travel. So that's just one aspect of it. It's time flexibility. Am I committing to X amount of hours per week at this time of the week? Are those flexible? That's going to alter how do I do. I mean, if you want to stay home and don't want to travel, and you say, but hey, you know what? I got to get it done between the 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. where my kids are in school, then hey, you got to design a business around that lifestyle that you want. So that's very important as well. Yeah. If you fail to design that real dream, it's never going to become a reality. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Design your dream lifestyle. Why design your dream now? Like I said before, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit here, but why now? Because you want to make sure you end up where you want to go. You don't want to end up in the wrong spot months or years later and figure out it's really impossible or hard to backtrack. So you want to do this today. Not only that, it's going to give you some motivation. Okay, if you start designing that dream, and it's going to give you a reason why you're going to want to work hard, because it's going to take some hard work, especially if you're still having maybe another side income another income that you still got to keep running while you get this thing built out. Then yeah, you are going to need some motivation, right? What is that ultimate place you want to get to? Where do you want to be 1 year from now? Think about that. Where would you like for your business to be, so that your lifestyle is where you want it to be? Why is this important to you? Yes, I mean, one of the core aspects of motivating yourself is having a clarity as to the why. Why do I care? Why do I need to have this dream lifestyle? Is it because, you know what, I want to see the world and it's important to me, and I want to give my wife and kids, or my husband and kids, or spouse and kids, the life that I would have liked to have grown up? Why is this a big deal for you? Because you're so uncomfortable with your current situation, and this new dream lifestyle is what you really have always wanted. What are the big reasons to work so hard, to keep yourself motivated? So that's part of the dream. Is why is this important? If it's not important, if there are no whys, then maybe you got to rethink that dream. So that's a good way to have some checks on that, right? And what are you ready to start doing today to start building your dream? Okay, so let me be clear. Let's say you say, hey, you know what? I only want to work 10 hours a week in my business. Great. That's the dream that you want. But are you willing to work a little more now so that you can be there in 1 year? Are you willing to put in maybe 15, 20 hours or more into that dream, so that one day you could be where you want to be, where you want that dream lifestyle to be? So what can you do today? And so what sacrifices are you willing to make today so that dream becomes a reality? How will you fund your dream? Who do you want to help? So start planning. And we've had talks in here about your ideal client. If you go back to our previous lives, we do spend time talking about the ideal client. So that's one thing you do want to take care of right here is, what's my idea? Who do you want to help? And what problem do you want to solve for them, right? Start planning. Maybe there's a lot of things you're good at, a lot of things you can focus on, but what is that main problem that you want to solve? How do you want to deliver that solution? Is it a course? Is it a membership? Is it one-on-one coaching? Is it a workshop? Is it a 12-week workshop? What is that going to look like? And it's important. Right here, you're just kind of designing this dream. Someone tell me if this is, let me see, make sure I'm working. If you can hear me. Yeah, because I want to make sure my audio's working properly. So how do you want to deliver that solution? Again, why is that important? Because it needs to match that ideal lifestyle, right? Like I was saying earlier, you don't want to commit yourself to delivering some kind of solution that is in conflict with the schedule that you want to have or the lifestyle that you want to have. So that's very important. So yes, there will be more on this on part two, which we're going to cover the delivery step. Next thing, I want to give you a little toy that actually makes it a good or fun to dream a little bit and to design and have a little bit of a plan. And that's an income calculator. So that link actually works, 22s.com/income. That you can just go to it now and or after we're done. And that's a spreadsheet that helps you calculate based on your offer what is that target income that you can have. So it uses Google Sheets, so you'll need a Google account, but you'll be able to make a copy of it and actually start playing with the numbers just to see what your targets are. How many clients am I going to need to have some sales, to have the kind of income that I want based on the kind of product that I want to deliver. So that's a good way to play with that. Anyway, this is just a little tidbit touch on designing your dream lifestyle and that business that will fund it. We do have a full-on course that I'm going to talk to you about a little bit later, but for now, this is it for today. I am going to spend a little bit of time mentioning Toin Social and what Toin Social is all about. And like I said at the beginning, we want to keep this simple as possible for you so that you don't need complicated systems to make this happen. It doesn't have to be hard. So I'm going to tell you how our software makes that happen. So for that, I'm going to play a short little video that breaks that down for you. And let's see. The free Facebook page, business page. It's pretty easy to set up and manage. You're actually not going to easily find a better marketing system online for free. And what we like about it is you can actually create custom apps that you can add to the fan page and link them like you see on the screen from the about section, a post, the button, and a bunch of other places as well. And what can that custom app do? It can actually protect your content and quick access in 3 ways. The first way is a free lead generation. That means that you could actually promise someone a free download, free video, webinar, or a registration or a contest or sweepstakes, a free membership, a number of different things for free to collect leads, which is what we're talking about here in terms of nurturing someone. So that would be the first way. It's just you're not charging for it, but you are collecting leads. The second way is a one-time payment. So if you're selling your online course, a one-on-one coaching package, a masterclass, a VIP coaching program of some sort, it could be a one-time fee. It could be $5 or it could be $5,000. Really, there's no limit on that. The other way, which is very popular, is a recurring payment or membership subscription, which could be either there's a number of different types of membership. It could either be a low-cost membership, $10, $20, $30, or it could be your client signing up for $1,000 a month of coaching. I mean, there's a number of different ones, or maybe your VIP coaching program or group coaching program that maybe is $500 a month. So there's a number of different options for recurring payments, but those are the main 3 ways you can restrict access to content using 22 Social and to help you not only nurture leads, but also generate income online. This is how our system works. Every app comes with what we call a smart link. And when you share it on Facebook and other places, it'll automatically generate a preview image and text. And now you can change that in the settings. And when somebody clicks on that, they'll see what we call the gate or the sales or opt-in page. And that's where you're going to tell them, hey, what am I promising? Either a paid product or a free product for them to opt in and either just become a lead or actually pay for something. And when they click on that, we pull their Facebook profile and they can actually confirm their email and agree to the terms and say continue. If there is a payment involved, this is where they would be sent to either PayPal or ask for the credit card information if you chose Stripe as a payment option or PayPal for that matter. So when they continue, what's great is now after they opted in and paid, if there was a payment option, they get access to what we call the main content or members area. And that's where you deliver on your promise. That's where you give them either that course or access to the membership or a number of different things that you may have promised to them in the sales or opt-in page. And what's cool is that you end up with a list of Facebook profiles and their name in email, which could be attached to an autoresponder. So if you do want to do email marketing, you could attach it to Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. We have about 10 or 15, I think, that we connect with. So you could definitely do that very easily. You don't have to manually add them. They can be added automatically. But if you don't want to have one, that's fine. We do have a backend where you can check and download all the leads as well. If you are running a sweepstakes, we do have a choose winner button. So that's something people really, really enjoy. And for their sweepstakes, makes everything easy. What's cool too is if there was a payment involved, we actually easily link to that payment profile on PayPal or Stripe to make it easy for you to manage. And that was the system. But one of the most popular features that people love about us is if you are using a Facebook group to either a free membership or a paid membership, we make it really easy to know who should or shouldn't have access to this. And that's because we have a Chrome extension we call Group Connect that you can install. And if what's cool about it is once you hit start, while you're inside a Facebook group in your computer, it'll actually color code names of people who are either requesting access or just posting content in the group, which makes it really, really easy to know who should be let in or who should be removed from the group. So that's where, I mean, there's people who use our system specifically for this feature because managing group access can be a real pain in the you know what. So that's Toin Social Connect. And ultimately, what I want to see happen for you is what happens to Will Irish, a friend of mine and one of our customers, is that you get constant notifications on your email every day of every new member that signs up or new client that signs up to pay you, and every time they renew their payment every month or every quarter or every year. And so we want you to have so many of these that you actually get bored of them and filter them out of your email, which I'm sure Will's doing that at this point because, yeah, they're exciting, but at the same time, you will have a lot of notifications on your email box. So we like for that to happen for you. But, we got to put in the work and get started. If you do want to join our free community, become what we call ourselves our Dream Builders, we do have monthly training. If you're watching live, then you're watching today at Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. We do cutting edge strategies and training. Again, we're not a training company, but I've been in internet marketing for about 12 years now. And so if I know I want you to win, because if you win, then we win and your customer wins, everybody's happy. But if you do sign up, here's the perks for signing up. You do get an extended trial of the software that I just went over. So you can get a full 30-day trial of our software. You do get a blueprint crash course of the blueprint steps that I went through initially. So if you want to get a quick crash course, you can get that for free. And you also get access to our community, as well as a weekly sweepstakes of prices. So we are going to announce a winner in a bit. If you're ready to go for it, you could sign up at 22s.com/stream. It's free. And what's great is you'll be able to experience the same thing that your customers will be experiencing if you set up a free membership using our software. We also have a bundle we call a Dream Builder bundle where we include two things. So if you're ready to really build it big and you're committing to this, you could actually sign up and get 1 year of our software, 1 year membership to our software, which allows you to install in up to 3 businesses or 3 fan pages, and also a Dream Builder blueprint course, a full-on course where we go into detail on every one of the blueprint steps. It's not just a crash course, it's a full-on course. And we bundle those together. And if you're interested in that, you can go to 22s.com/stream and register there, and we'll give you the best price that we have available today. So if you want to go check that out, that same link, 22s.com/stream, you can do that. If you join the hey Sandy, if you join the Dream Builders community, then you are eligible to win. So this week's winner is suspense, Dallas Piana. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but congratulations, you win the Dream Builders bundle. You get 1 year of Toin Social Standard, and you also get access to the Dream Builders Blueprint course that we just talked about a few seconds ago. I'm not sure what you do for your expertise, but whatever it is, that I'm excited to see what you're going to build. If you're ready to get started, just go to our Facebook page and message us. Let us know you're a winner. We'll activate your account, or you can go to that m.me/22social, and that'll take you right to Messenger to let us know. And that's pretty much it. So Dallas, congrats, and just a little reminder right now today to become a dream builder if you want to participate for next week's drawing, and you can go to 22s.com/dream. I'll see you guys next week for part 2 of the blueprint. So I'll see you.